Hello, Baby Dragon X Adventure fam. Welcome to the B88 and S88 super fast run through. This was a complicated protocol. It's the first multi-protocol omni-chain that's going over from Ethereum to Base. And all of these functions I'm going to show you, these are all on Ethereum. Of course, you're going to mint first. We call it transform. So transform your BDX into B88. If you want to go all in, go crazy with it, you can do a max, or you can put in any amount. Maybe just wants to try to start out with a $500 million. It's going to be a 1-to-1. BDX to B88 is a 1-to-1 transformation. The summary will be down here. I'll click transform, and all this stuff will fill out. Of course, there is no B88 price yet because the LP is not live. The next section is the buy and burn. Now, there's a couple jumps here. All these are publicly callable functions, first of all, and have to just give a quick explanation of them. It does take a little while to load this first one. Sometimes it loads fast, sometimes it doesn't. You have to remember I'm in Southeast Asia, and it's nighttime, and things load slowly. So let's let this thing load. It was literally loaded a minute ago. Shouldn't take too long. And keep in mind, this is pre-push. This is not live yet. It will be live, and it will be on the regular Baby Dragon X page. You'll be able to see all your normal top line items there. So the buy and burn for B88 is a couple jumps. So first of all, we need to swap the B88 into BDX. This swap down here will be a publicly callable function with an incentive fee. And then the contract will swap the element. And then here is the swap. And finally, we get down to the interesting part where we actually burn the B88. So this E280 is what is used to buy and burn B88. As you know, these protocols, H420 and out over on Helios, and B88 and S88, we buy and burn, and we're bonded with E280. So the last publicly callable function here for B88 is the buy and burn. We also have a BDX buy and burn version 2. This is in no way connected to the first buy and burn, like the original buy and burn on the regular Baby Dragon X page. That one is going to be also set, and you'll be able to just go and do the regular buy and burn up here. So this one is also a publicly callable function. It is going to buy and burn Dragon X. So there's another buy and burn that will be active here for a publicly callable function. I'm going to keep a bunch of links down here to make things nice and easy for you. And additionally, on the B88, we got something called the control center. Now, the interesting part of this is we have decided to make this also publicly callable functions. So to actually deposit BDX, make sure we're on the right one. So to distribute the BDX that is deposited, we have to create an LP. So first there'll be a distribute function, and then there'll be a deposit into the BDX buy and burn, as you saw on the previous page. Another swap, and another swap. So this will actually, and then one more to do what we call the LP injector. So one more publicly callable function. Lots of places to earn incentives here. On Base, or sorry, on Ethereum, the incentive fee we have set, and there should make a little bit of money on it. So some will probably write a bot for it, but if you can get to it before bots, you can get that incentive fee. Over here to S88, there is the same type of thing. Hopefully this won't take too long to load. Sometimes the longest part about Web3 is loading. So same type of thing. We've got to connect the wallet, of course. So we shall connect the wallet. And are we connected? So we've got quite a bit in the Dragon Horde. Obviously, we're not going to be using all that at once, and we won't use all of it. We will keep some scale back. Let's say you've got, like, a normal amount of scale. Maybe you got about 5 billion, which quite a few of you do have. So the first thing is you will be able to transform. This is for you. This is going to go directly into your wallet. So as soon as you hit this transform and you approve it in your wallet, first of all, you have to approve it. Very likely, if you've never done anything with BDX with Scale before, which you probably should have, because if you have Scale, unless somebody just transferred it to you, should be a transform, an approval first, then you'll transform it. And the prices, of course, show up after the LP is live. Go over here to the buy and burn. Buy and burn is going to look pretty similar. But first of all, will be the buy and burn scale, or the swap. So the scale balance, we're gonna set this pretty aggressive. I think it's about $150 per hour is what we're going to set all these at. The H420, the S88, and the B88. So there'll be an incentive fee to swap. Then that will swap into element, and then you can hit the buy and burn. So publicly callable functions, all they're wrapped into one. Same set of links. Going over here to the control center. Similar thing for the control center. So whenever you have, or whenever anybody has deposited scale, these things are not all automatic. We decided to do a lot of publicly callable functions here. So it will distribute the scale into distribute it first, and then deposit it into the LP manager. So scale is going to be LP'd with E280. It'll be also paired with other things, but the publicly callable function will be able to actually swap this into 280 and then finally do the final swap. Then we also have distribute the taxes. A little bit different here. Extra distribute there at the bottom. And we'll have our bridge. You'll be able to bridge. I think I'm not sure if this is loaded properly on B88, so I better stop back over there. So you'll be able to, if you want to bridge some over, this is an omni-chain OFT. You can bridge some or all of your new minted shiny S88 from Ethereum over into Base. Click however much you want and bridge it. This is very similar to the S88 bridge. In fact, it's exactly the same. And then your balances will show up here. All right, so just to recap something here, this buy and burn is the original buy and burn. This is the original, from the first BDX that we minted back on February 29th. This buy and burn will be set to what the DAO approved. We have not set these numbers yet because we haven't moved the funds around yet. So you'll be able to click the buy and burn. And there you have it. So that's it. We will be going live. We were planning to go live at 1400 UTC. You know how these things go. We've done extensive testing. So there should be no issues at all. All right. Now by actually clicking the buy and burn, I'm actually on the original site. So I can't go back to the other site on this page. But it's the same thing for the BDX buy and burn version 2. Any questions, you can pop them in the Telegram. We're going to do some screenshots, and we're going to be running a live stream. But the live stream is mostly for Uranus. because we're going to set up a pretty hot buy and burn party for the Uranus. So if you don't have Uranus yet, you may want to pick some up, because you know how that goes. Those reflections from every buy and burn are going to pop right into your wallet, assuming you're a holder. That's it. Keeping it short and sweet. So thank you for participating. We greatly appreciate our community. You are the best. You are the absolute best. And we appreciate you. Have a great one. Any questions, and there will be questions, you are welcome to drop in the Telegram. We might even have to drop into a VC if needed. All right. That's it. Cheers, all. 1400 UTC is when we plan to go live.